What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tundex, back for a Road Rage Rant. So, I want to talk to y'all today about, of course, me in the car. It's got to be about Pokemon, right? So, if you haven't kept up with things, Pokemon Home recently came out, and what it is it's a cloud service for your Pokemon that you have, that you can take from all the way back from the 3DS games and the DS games and bring them all the way up to the Switch on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, there's already one that was on the 3DS called Pokemon Bank, and that had like a $5 a year subscription cost to it. Pokemon Home is about the same thing, but it does add some features within the app itself. The app is free, but there's an app on the Switch and there's an app on the phone. The Switch app pretty much lets you transfer between the games that are on the Switch, and the phone app allows you to do a lot more. It has more functionality. You can go through, you can do the GTS, it's the global trade system. You can do Wonder Trade, which is called the Wonder Box in there, and you just place a Pokemon up to 10 if you pay for the subscription, but up to 3 if you don't. But basically you just trade it and get something random. Like if you play Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's like the surprise trade. It's the same thing. You put something up, you get something random in return. So, you know, it's not bad. And the global trade system is something that has been in Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl, which is Gen 4. And they took it out of the most recent one, and now they put it back with the Pokemon Home app. No, you don't have to pay for that either. That is something that is completely free. The only thing, what you're paying for with the subscription with Pokemon Home is more space to store Pokemon, and you're paying for the ability to be able to trade between Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home. I think that's a little bit messed up, that you have to pay to get your stuff on the 3DS. That's pretty effed up. Quite scumbaggy, if I will say, to be honest with you. And the other thing that you're paying for is more space. If you have the basic plan, you have a basic box, which is 30. You only have 30 Pokemon that you can store in the cloud service. If you pay, you have, I think, up to 6,000 Pokemon that you can store. I don't know who would ever have 6,000 Pokemon. That's just crazy, but it is something that you could do. If you don't really have that much stuff that you want to transfer from the 3DS, what I recommend doing is to just buy it for a month, which is $2.99, and you could transfer what you need in that month from the 3DS, because when you pay for it within this launch period, you get a month to transfer stuff on Pokemon Bank for free. But you still have to pay for the Pokemon Home subscription. So yeah, pay the $2.99 for 1 month, transfer your stuff, and then just forget about the 3DS stuff, because you won't really need it anymore. I like Pokemon Home, but I really don't like that paywall when you already have to pay for stuff on Pokemon, too many things on Pokemon Bank. You already got to pay for stuff on Bank, and then you have to pay extra on Home to get your stuff from Bank that you're already paying for. It's getting kind of ridiculous with all these paywalls. I also kind of feel like the GTS could still be in Sword and Shield. I don't think it should have been taken out, and only to be used in a mobile app. I do like having the mobile app there, having some Pokemon in Home, and being able to do my trades and stuff, and then bring stuff back in. I've been able to get quite a bit done. I did pay for the subscription because I know I am going to play quite a it's a pretty crappy business practice that they're doing, and it's just, yeah, it's not really cool. What do y'all think about the whole Pokemon Home charging the subscriptions and stuff? Because I mean, when you think about it, it's a lot of money down the line. You got Pokemon, which is already $60. You got the DLC coming, that's an extra $30. You got Pokemon Home, which will be $16 a month. Then you also would have the it's Nintendo Online, which is another $20. Sorry, I said 16 a month. The 16 for the year. Sorry, and then you'd have the $20 for the year for Nintendo Switch Online. So essentially, you're looking at $36 to play and have the full functionality of Pokemon game for the year. I don't know. But anyways, what do you think? How do y'all feel about all this? Let me know in the comments below. Alright. This has been Road Rage Rants.